Every autumn, my parents ran the same hunting trip like it was a military drill. Same jackets, same knives, same coffee thermos, same jokes in the driveway like the forest was their old friend. I worried every year because loving people is basically signing up for stress. But until that year, they always came back. Then, one October, they didn't. At first, I told myself it was a late return. Then the sun went down, and my stomach knew the truth before my brain admitted it. I called them. No answer. I called again. Straight to voicemail. That's when fear stops being an emotion and turns into a schedule. I drove to the trailhead at dawn. Their truck was there. The backseat still smelled like pine and gun oil. Their gear was missing. Their dog Lisa was gone too. Search teams arrived fast, because missing hunters is not a vibe, it's a crisis. Dogs tracked scents. Drones scanned clearings. Helicopters dragged shadows across the treetops. Volunteers walked lines like human combs through the brush. They found nothing that mattered. No footprints that led somewhere. No blood. No campfire ashes. No torn fabric. Just miles of trees acting innocent. Weeks became months. Hope became paperwork. The authorities slowly stopped calling me first. Then they stopped calling at all. They said no leads. Like that was a normal sentence. I said, keep looking. Like stubbornness could move mountains. Here's the ugly truth about grief. It doesn't end. It just changes outfits. I tried to live anyway. I went back to work. I answered messages. I laughed at jokes that didn't deserve it. But every autumn breeze felt like a reminder with teeth. Then, 2 years later, something scratched at my front door late at night. Not a polite knock, more like a desperate let me in. I opened the door and my brain stuttered. Lisa stood there, skinny, dirty, limping like each step was a negotiation. I dropped to my knees and reached for her collar. She didn't lean into me like a happy reunion movie. She turned her head toward the forest and stared hard. Then she looked back at me like, "Are you coming or not?" That's when I understood. She didn't return to be rescued. She returned to recruit me. I grabbed a flashlight, a jacket, and a phone with one bar of courage. Lisa led, I followed. The trail felt familiar, but wrong, like a song played in the wrong key. Branches tugged my sleeves. Thorns scraped my hands. Lisa kept moving with the focus of a dog that had already decided the ending. The deeper we went, the colder it got. My breath puffed in front of me like a countdown I didn't ask for. Then Lisa stopped and sniffed the air. Sharp and sudden, she angled left off the trail. And there it was, half hidden behind trees, an old hunting lodge. Boarded windows, rusted roof, door hanging crooked like it was tired of secrets. Lisa ran to the porch and started digging like her life depended on it. I knelt beside her, and she pulled up a piece of cloth buried in wet dirt. I picked it up slowly, and my hands started shaking for real. It was my mother's hunting scarf, and it had been placed there on purpose.